everyone, Amy Witry here. Week 6 of the NFL, and order has been restored, at least temporarily. Some of my favorite things happened. The Saints won big, second favorite team, Minnesota Vikings won, and Chicago Bears lost. Kind of a great weekend. The Saints were in Tampa Bay, so I was in Hollywood North at Big Wang's to watch the game with my football husband, Brian Davis. Yes, I have multiple husbands, kind of like sister wives, but more like gay brother husbands. So Brian and I got to watch our favorite game so far the entire season together, and it was so pretty. The Saints offense was all big and bad, and big, sexy Saints defense held the Bucs to 6 points, so 31-6. It was such a great game. Welcome to the party, Chris Ivory. Glad to have you here. Now, another big win this weekend, the San Francisco 49ers. I mean, let's be honest, that was their first win of the entire season, and it was kind of exciting. Sorry about that. For my friend Mark, who's a big Raider fan, sorry about that, but I was actually really happy to see the 49ers at least win. Now, we watched that game at Big Wang's as well, so there's all these 49er fans, all these Raider fans. It kind of felt like a Dodger game. And I know the Raider fans get a bad rap, but I have nothing bad to say about them. They're actually secretly really awesome. Now, I did see a guy at the bar wearing an Alex Smith jersey, which I thought was kind of interesting, and so I said to him, I'm like, oh, you're a 49er fan, so you're Alex Smith jersey. I didn't know they made those. And he said, no, I'm a Raider fan. So I thought that was pretty funny. I mean, let's be honest, Raider fans are actually pretty cool. Now, the other thing we learned this week in the NFL is that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers may have a worse kicking situation than we do. So I know Garrett Hartley, I know he missed one, and it's not even a big deal because it didn't even matter at this point in time, but the Buccaneers guy, Connor Barth, I think he missed 2, and the thing is, I know he has some ironic facial hair thing going on. Good for you. I think you can totally pull that off when you're making field goals. When you're not, you kind of look a little bit like maybe you're a predator, maybe you're, a porn star, a little bit rapey. Okay, Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers beat up on the Browns this weekend on Ben's return to the field. Now, the Browns obviously are a little bit of NFL's victim, but, a win is a win. Next weekend, for Halloween, the Pittsburgh Steelers will be in New Orleans. And I just want to tell you, Halloween in New Orleans can be a little bit scary, Big Ben. I've been there myself. Just letting you know. Just consider it, a courtesy heads up. The Giants won 28-20 over Detroit Lions, the NFL's other victims, and Giants, it wasn't a pretty win, but it still counts. And speaking of things that aren't pretty, New York Giants, when you guys wear gray pants and then you totally start sweating, I can start seeing your butt sweat, and then I start seeing your junk sweat. And guess what? I don't like to see butt and junk sweat. I'm not a big fan of it. So I get totally distracted. So if you guys could transition to some dark blue pants, I don't know. Can you just please not wear your ball gray sweatpants? They're kind of gross to me. Okay, speaking of seeing junk that I wasn't really trying to see, Brett Favre, the Minnesota Vikings, beat up on a very undisciplined Dallas Cowboys team this weekend. Between Dallas and Green Bay, y'all need to get your asses kicked and get your shit together and come out and actually start playing like you know how to play football. It's not some pee-wee bullshit. Penalty, blah. So annoying. So, most of you know, Jonathan Vilma and I are Facebook friends, and Jonathan Vilma is obviously a linebacker for the Saints, number 51, and, well, I like his Facebook page, whatever you want to call it. We're Facebook friends. So, I put a comment on his page this week. I said, take it easy on Colt McCoy, he's just a kid, smiley face. Jonathan Vilma gave it a thumbs up. He even commented back, and then he even used me in his status update. I mean, if you want to read the full story, go to his page and look it up. It's kind of funny because there were a few people who thought I was a Browns fan. I was like, I'm actually not a Browns fan, but I know a Browns fan. Her name's Laura. She's awesome, but she's the only one I know. Anyway, what I meant was, Jonathan Vilma, please don't staple Colt McCoy's nuts to the turf. You know what I mean? Like, let him walk off the field, Speaking of your nuts on the turf, what's up, Brett Favre? Seriously? You have, 6 touchdown passes and 7 interceptions, and then there's pictures of your alleged junk circling on the internet. Now, I don't know if the junk I saw is his junk. I don't know that for sure. But all I know is that that picture of that junk should not have been sent out for any type of advertisement purposes. I'll tell you right now, no good is going to come of that, okay? The lighting was poor, the staging was bad, there may have been Crocs in the picture, and I'm going to be honest, I don't think anything was at its maximized size or capacity. So, Junk 101. You're going to send a picture of your junk out? Make your junk look good. Hello? Why am I the one to have to tell people this? God, I have so much to offer. Okay, you guys. More on balls and junk and football next week. I'm Amy Witry. See ya.